Welcome everybody, my name is Ola El Hosseini. In this tutorial I am going to show you how to use nested if. When I use function inside another function, it calls nesting. I can use nested if up to 64 nested if. So when I use nested if, when I have multiple outcomes, in this case I use nested if. Like this example, I want to compare between the sales for February month and January month. If the February sales greater than January sales, I want to type up. Otherwise, if the February sales equal to January sales, I want to type break even. And if the February sales less than January sales, I want to type down. Let me show you how to do this. In the formula bar, I type equal, then I type F, then type opening parentheses, and I compare between the February sales and the January sales. So I type F C4 greater than B4, then I want to type up. Otherwise, I want to check for another condition, so I am going to type another or second F. So I type F, opening parentheses, and specify my condition. If February sales C4 equal January sales B4, then I want to type break even. Otherwise, I want to type down. And if you notice, I type double quotation around the text because I have to type double quotation around any text. In this example, I use two if statement, so I have to type two closing parentheses and press enter and copy down my formula by double click the corner. Okay, the first one, because February sales greater than January sales, if statement the returned up. In this example, because February sales less than January sales, the return of the if statement down. In this example, in this case, because February sales equal to January sales, the if statement return break even. I have another example. Let me show you another example. In this example, I want to calculate the commission values for each salesperson. In this example, I have different sales rate. This commission rate is vary depending on the sales amount. If the sales amount is greater than or equal 30,000, the commission rate is 5%. And if the sales amount is greater than or equal 20,000, the commission rate is 3%. Otherwise, the commission rate is 1. Let me show you how to do this. In the formula bar, I type equal, then I type F, opening parentheses, and specify my condition. If the sales amount be 7, okay, greater than or equal, okay, as 30,000. So I have to select B2, and I need to make this an absolute reference by pressing F4. So when I copy down the formula, B2 won't change to B3 and so on. If the condition is true, the commission rate is 5%, so I select C2, and again I need to make this an absolute reference by pressing F4. Otherwise, I want to check for another condition, so I have to use a second F. So I type F, opening parentheses, and specify my condition. If the sales amount B7 greater than or equal 20,000, so I choose B3. And again, I need to make this an absolute reference by pressing F4. So the commission rate is 3%, so I have to choose C3. And again, I need to make this to be an absolute reference by pressing F4. Otherwise, the commission rate is 1%, so I choose C4 and make this an absolute reference by pressing F4. And I have to close the parentheses twice because I use the if statement twice. And in the front of the formula, I want to multiply the result of if statement by the sales amount. So I type B7 times. What this exactly mean? This means I want to multiply the sales amount by the result of the if statement, and press enter, and copy down the formula in the column by double click the corner like this. I hope this tutorial is useful for all of you. Thank you so much, and see you in another tutorial.